key lock or the Americana. Just go ahead and move back, Steve. Okay, from this position, typically in a mount position, I put my hand right on his wrist, get a good grip on his wrist, elbow kind of close to his head, forming a square here. I'm going to go underneath and grab my own wrist. Now from here, I'm going to push up on his elbow and down on his hand, but in order to get a little more pressure on the elbow, or excuse me, on the shoulder, I'm going to pull his arm in a little bit closer and then twist out. So again, pulling down and twisting up as you pull down. Next technique is going to be armbar for mount. So in this position here, Steve's kind of fighting for position, trying to grab. I'm going to seize the arm I'm going to go for an armbar with. This one I'm going to go for this arm here. I'm going to push down on his chest, pop up, turn real quick, and go down. From this position, I'm going to squeeze my knees together and pull back and push up. So in rear naked choke, we'll just do this from my kneeling position from here. Only you can do this from either if you're on your back, you're on top of your opponent on a mount. You can do this from a variety of different positions, even from here. If I take the guard position, we'll just do it from here so you can get the basics. So this one, I'm just going to go around the neck. I want the crook of my elbow to be underneath his chin. I'm going to squeeze here. Take this hand around your bicep, and from here, just going to squeeze together. A little vice. So slowly put it in, and done. Okay, now we're going to go to a triangle choke from guard. Position here, I'm in guard. And the same thing, I'm going to pry him loose. In this position here, I'm going to grab one, get caught up on his hip. I'm going to throw this leg up over to his head while I thrust this hand between my legs. This position here, I'm going to pull over. I'm going to turn my body over. You sit straight. It's a little bit hard to actually get the technique to work, so I'm going to turn this a little bit. Get a grip, tight behind my knee, and then from here, I'm going to squeeze and push my legs up. As you can see, it works. Okay, now we'll do the armbar from the guard position. One guard here with Steve. In this position here, Steve's fighting for control here. I'm trying to defend, got my hands in tight. I'm going to get a grip of his wrist. I'm going to grab right behind his tricep. I'm going to get the grip off. From here, I'm going to put one foot on his hips, and simultaneously, I'm going to throw my leg up over his back and turn. From here, leg up over. I'm going to pull in, squeeze my knees together. You may or may not go down to his back, even if you're in this position. If you're on your back, you extend it. That's the most important part there. Okay, now we're going to do the guillotine choke. So this can be done from a variety of different positions. If you're scrambling for position, say Steve's going for a leg, and I'm able to trap him. I prefer this kind of a grip in here, so I get in here, get right underneath his chin. I'm going to lean my body weight back, as I squeeze in. I can also do it from the guard position. So I'm going to close guard. I make some space in Steve. I'm able to pop my body up, get around, and go back into guard mode. There's also another variation you can focus on as well too, is the arm in guillotine. So in this position, good, so the camera here. I'm going to go around and get the arm trapped in there as well too, so I can squeeze the shoulder in towards the chin. And in here. Okay, now we're going to do a Kimura from the top position. From here, Steve, I'm fighting for control. If I'm going for a key lock and he switches his arm over, I can, let's go from this side. I can get control here. I'm trying to go for a key lock here and he switches his arm down. I can trap the arm and isolate in this position. Go underneath, and the same kind of concept as well too. I've got a trap in a key lock position. However, it's going to be really hard for me to actually get the arm over. So from here, I can break into side control, step over his head if I want, and pull it up, pull the arm in close, and rotate. Back in the shoulder. Now we're going to go for the cross choke. So I can do this from a mounted position. We'll do this from a couple positions. You can do it from the mounted position, or you can do it from guard. So in this position, I'm going to go deep into the collar. Deep into the collar this way as well too. I'm going to sandwich my arms down and put my weight down on top of them until it gets a choke. So I get deep. I'm also going to turn my wrists and do them as well too. So here, I'm going to get my grip. And down. If you're on your back, create a little space. I get up in close. I'm going to turn my wrists and I'm going to pull them down close to me. From From here, we're going to do the arm triangle. In this position here, you can start from the top and get a little success with it. More than likely, you're going to have best success from this position here. So I like to set it up as from this position here. Steve's kind of fighting with me. I get the arm over and across. I'm going to trap his tricep, he's on the side of my head, and I get underneath his head as well too. Also same, I like to kind of trap like a guillotine. Switch over to side control. You can flatten your body out, or you can drive your body forward until it taps. I set up an ankle lock. So say Steve's he breaks his guard. He's trying to push his feet into me. If he gives me a chance, I get a hold of his ankle. I'm going to go underneath. I'm going to trap the Achilles. I'm going to straighten the foot out underneath my shoulder. From here, I can stand up and lock. Or what I like to do is sit down, straighten the leg, and kind of come over. Make it a compound grab. Okay, so we're going to do now, we're going to do the lapel choke. So the lapel choke, I'm going to get around close around his neck, get up high, get a good high grip. I'm going to get down here as well too. Basically, I'm going to sit back. See if I'm on my back. Reach up to here, grip down, and I'm going to pull. Pull his body in and squeeze. Okay, we'll do a Kimura from guard. So I'm here as well too. I get control of Steve's arm. I'm going to explode up. Almost like I'm kind of like going for a bump sweep, but I'm going to instead grab his wrist, trap his arm. When I go down, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to twist back. If I want to get a little more pressure into it, I'm going to turn my body and trap his back. So that way he can't sit up. And then from here, I'm going to just twist. So I get the tap or I get a break as well too. Yeah. Now we're going to do the paper cutter. And this technique as well too, same thing. I'm going to mount. I'm going to get up deep into his collar. And from here, I'm just going to put my elbow all the way down to the mat. From here. Same thing as when you're doing a lapel choke. Put your weight down across. Attacking the back again, we're going to do a single wing choke. In this choke, I'm going to go across, get a high grip high up. On the back of the neck as well too. I'm going to pull together. So again, get up high and into the choke. Okay, so now we'll do a knee bar. So we'll do a couple variations. We're going to do it from Steve standing. We'll start from here. From here. He's going to stand over me.
Knee towards you. Kneecap towards you. There you go. Oh. There it is.
If I'm in top position, I'm fighting Steve in guard, I get a hold of the leg, I kind of break up to a position here. I'm going to roll over this way, and I'm going to pull close in technique.